Japan discovers Ammonite, a mysterious object beyond Pluto challenging Planet 9 theory. Get ready for a mind-boggling discovery that could rewrite our understanding of the cosmos. Japan's National Astronomical Observatory has just announced a game-changing find. An object lurking beyond Pluto's orbit, which challenges our current theories about Planet 9. But here's where it gets controversial. The newly discovered body, named 2023 KQ-14, has an orbit that doesn't quite fit the mold of other known celestial bodies. Scientists believe its unique path hints at a hidden planet, a mysterious Planet 9 lurking in the distant reaches of our solar system. This theory suggests that Planet 9's gravitational pull influences the orbits of objects in the Kuiper Belt and the Oort cloud, regions filled with icy remnants from the early days of our solar system's formation. Dr. Yukun Huang from the observatory explains, the orbit of 2023 KQ-14 doesn't align with the other known sednoids, which lowers the likelihood of the Planet 9 hypothesis. It's possible that a planet once existed and was later ejected, causing the unusual orbits we observe today. Dr. Fumi Yoshida of the Chiba Institute of Technology adds, the presence of objects with elongated orbits in this region suggests something extraordinary happened during the ancient era when 2023 KQ-14 formed. And this is the part most people miss. The International Astronomical Union will officially name this object, but for now, scientists have given it a fun nickname, Ammonite. Now, let's dive into some other tech and business news from around the world. An Australian political party, Trumpet of Patriots, suffered a data breach due to a ransomware attack. The party, backed by billionaire Clive Palmer, decided not to notify affected individuals, leaving many potential victims in the dark. Indian mobile carrier Bharti Airtel announced a partnership with Perplexity AI, offering free accounts and access to the Perplexity Pro plan to its 360 million customers. Japanese tech giant NEC announced plans to build a new submarine cable linking Japan and Singapore, with branches to several Southeast Asian countries. Singaporean super app Grab replaced its service mesh, moving from HashiCorp's console to the open-source Istio, aiming for better integration and support. Huawei reclaimed its position as China's top mobile phone manufacturer, despite U.S. sanctions and the sale of its Honor brand. These stories showcase the ever-evolving landscape of technology and business, with each development offering a unique perspective on our rapidly changing world. What do you think about these discoveries and decisions? Do you find the Planet 9 theory intriguing, or do you have a different interpretation? Feel free to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on these fascinating topics. New discovery: Ammonite and the mystery of Planet 9. Imagine a cosmic enigma at the edge of our solar system, stirring up debates and reigniting the quest for a mysterious ninth planet. This is the story of Ammonite, a newly identified celestial object that's causing quite the stir in astronomical circles. Nicknamed Ammonite, the object, officially known as 2023 KQ-14, was spotted by Japanese astronomers using the Subaru telescope atop Mauna Kea, Hawaii. This discovery marks it as only the fourth sednoid ever identified, joining a rare group of enigmatic bodies with elongated orbits far beyond Pluto. Spacecraft have ventured to various small bodies in our solar system for close-up observations and sample collection, explained Fumi Yoshida, a key figure at the University of Occupational and Environmental Health and the Chiba Institute of Technology, leading the Fossil Project. Yet, these missions have barely scratched the surface of our vast solar system. The Subaru telescope's wide-field observations are continually pushing the boundaries of our knowledge. But what exactly are sednoids? These are distant Trans-Neptunian objects named after Sedna, the first discovered in 2003. They follow highly elliptical paths that never bring them close to the known planets. Unlike Pluto, sednoids remain at extraordinary distances, far beyond the typical 30 to 50 astronomical units AU from the Sun. Sedna, for example, ranges from 76 AU to a staggering 900 AU. Ammonite follows a similarly extreme trajectory, spanning from about 66 AU to 252 AU. Dr. Yukun Huang from the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan, who simulated Ammonite's orbit, noted Ammonite's current orbit doesn't align with the other three sednoids, reducing the likelihood of the Planet 9 hypothesis. He added, it's possible a planet once existed in our solar system but was ejected, leading to the unusual orbits we observe today. Astronomers are hopeful that these icy remnants from the early solar system hold clues to an unseen giant planet. Recent studies from Taiwan and the US have even suggested a 40% chance of such a planet's existence. But here's where it gets controversial. The concept of Planet 9 has been a subject of various hypotheses over the years. One of the most notable was proposed by Konstantin Batygin and Michael E. Brown, both professors at Caltech. In 2016, they identified unusual clustering patterns in the orbits of distant Kuiper Belt objects, KBOs, suggesting a gravitational influence from an unseen source. In a 2022 interview, Batygin described the hypothetical Planet 9 as a 5 to maybe 10 Earth mass object orbiting the sun with a really long period, about once every 10,000 to 20,000 years. He emphasized, we can see its gravitational influence on the outer solar system, but we've never directly observed the object. So why does Batygin believe in the ninth planet? It boils down to the structure of the outer solar system and specific alignments in the Kuiper Belt. If you zoom out and look at the most distant orbits in this debris field, they all point in one direction, Batygin explained. That's a gravitational one-way sign indicating a more distant object is confining these orbits. Regarding Ammonite, Batygin noted, its inclination is near the orbital plane, but doesn't cluster with other stable objects. Importantly, its semi-major axis is below the critical threshold for predicted clustering in our models, placing it in a parameter space where clustering isn't necessarily expected. Ammonite, discovered through the fossil survey, adds a twist to current research. Its orbital orientation differs from other known sednoids, suggesting it may not have been influenced by the same gravitational forces, potentially weakening the case for Planet 9. If Planet 9 is real, it might be farther away or more elusive than we thought, Dr. Huang remarked. Batygin, however, new dwarf planet Ammonite discovered. Could it debunk Planet 9? Get ready to have your mind blown. A newly spotted dwarf planet called Ammonite is shaking up our understanding of the solar system. And this little world might just be the key to proving or disproving the existence of our hypothetical ninth planet. But here's where things get really wild. Ammonite's discovery isn't just about finding another space rock. It could fundamentally change how we think about our cosmic neighborhood. Behind this buzz is 2023 KQ-14, a mysterious object first spotted in March 2023 by Japan's Subaru telescope in Hawaii. Nicknamed Ammonite after the extinct cephalopod whose fossils often resemble spirals, this mini-world is part of the Fossil, Formation of the Outer Solar System and Icy Legacy survey project. But what makes Ammonite truly special isn't just its name, it's its orbit, which orbits far beyond Atlantis' furthest confirmed planet, Neptune. Classified as a sednoid, a group of celestial bodies discovered in the extreme outer solar system, Ammonite joins Sedna, 2012 VP113, and Lelia Kuhono, the most recently named sednoid, as only the fourth known member of this club. These objects have extremely elongated orbits that take them far beyond the Kuiper Belt, a region of icy bodies stretching from Neptune to about 55 astronomical units, AU, from the Sun. For perspective, 1 AU is roughly the Earth-Sun distance. While Neptune orbits at 30 AU, Sedna swings as close as 76 AU and as far as 900 AU during its orbit. Ammonite, meanwhile, is found between 66 and 252 AU from our star, which is surprisingly close for a sednoid. But here's where the plot thickens. The existence of Planet 9, proposed in 2016 to explain the clustering of certain Kuiper Belt objects into a persistent alignment, relied heavily on the idea that a massive Neptune-sized planet was gravitationally shepherding these bodies. The catch? Planet 9 would need to be 20 to 30 times farther from the Sun than Neptune to create this effect. Ammonite's discovery throws this theory into question because its orbit is on the opposite side of the solar system compared to other sednoids, a but that weakens the argument for such a distant ninth planet. The Planet 9 hypothesis hinges on the idea that known sednoids cluster in specific banking paths,